Hi.
Hi.
You're Edward Shore, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I'm Mrs. Hillman. Hey, did you bring your pretty $1,000 bill?
Word gets around. No, I left it at Pearson's office.
Oh, what a shame. Hey, do you like our lovely pool?
Looks all right from here.
Didn't Mabel tell you to call out when you got to the guest house?
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear you call.
No need to. I peeked first instead. You were expecting company. I didn't expect to find you unprepared.
That'll be enough, Mr. Shaw.
Enough of what?
I invited you out here just to discuss business. Now, where were we?
About to talk business, according to you.
Do you want a drink first?
Thanks, yes.
Help yourself. I'll just have a Coke if you don't mind. My husband doesn't like me to drink during the day. He thinks it's a bad habit to get into. Alcohol, I mean. I'm alone most of the time. He travels a lot. He thinks I should have a business to occupy me. Thanks.
You know anything about the building business?
I know real estate. I ought to. I used to sell it before I was married.
How long you been married?
6 years.
Long years?
Short, happy years, Mr. Shaw.
Uh-huh. Well, the building business is a little different from real estate, you know.
Not so different. Let's go. I want to handle the real estate. I want to buy up lots of beautiful California property. Then you build your little houses on it. I sell the houses and the property. Well, how can we miss?
You handle the real estate end?
Yes.
And what part of the business does your husband figure to handle?
My husband.
Not mine, I hope.
My husband doesn't figure to handle anything.
You mean he just puts up the money and then sits back with a little prayer each night that it'll come back?
Yeah. He just puts up the money.
That'll be just you and me.
Yes. Don't you think you'd like that?
Sounds like it might work out.
But you're not too sure.
I'll have to chase around the mulberry bush a few times. How much money?
Mr. Pearson told you, $500,000. 50,000 to start with and 50,000 every 3 months.
Just to keep you from getting lonely, huh?
My happiness means a great deal to my husband.
I'm sure it does. But what I'm not sure of is who's nuts, him, you, or me. Or maybe it's Pearson. Did he recommend that you buy in with me?
No, it was our idea.
How come?
I like your houses.
Where did you see my houses?
Pasadena. You sold quite a few there, didn't you?
Yeah, a dozen or so.
My cousin lives in one. Cousin Evie. She swears by it. I think it's wonderful. Hand me that towel over there, will you? The top gets so uncomfortable when it's damp. There, that's better. Now, what were we talking about?
I can't imagine why, but somehow it slipped my mind. You mind if I cool this off a little? I mean, brace it up?
I told you before, help yourself.
Oh, there's a little matter of some money the company owes. I've managed to pay off some of it. It stands out about 30,000.
Mr. Pearson told me. Owed to some friends of yours?
Uh-huh.
Male or female friends?
Both. Why?
I just wondered. And you insist on paying them all?
Sure I insist. Else no deal.
Well, I'll have to talk to my husband about it. He'll be coming back early next week.
Fine. Married 6 years, huh? That makes you pretty young when you were peddling real estate.
18 to 22. My father was in it all his life. I loved it. I turned out to be his best salesman.
Where was this?
San Diego.
Oh. Big naval base there, isn't it?
Huge.
The salesmanship. Some of us have it, some don't.
Aren't you getting a little bit fresh, Mr. Shaw?
Yeah, maybe I am. Well, Mrs. Hillman, I'll think it over. How about tomorrow? Shall I stop by about the same time?
Sure, if you like to do business here.
Yeah, I like your office.
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Shaw.
I wish I thought I was being ridiculous, Mrs. Hillman.